Upon the highest peaks of the Broken Isles live the Highmountain Tauren. Though they are fractured due to the betrayal of the Drogbar, uniting them once again will gain you a powerful ally against the Legion. Warning: spoilers for the quest chains in Highmountain will be in this video. You have been warned. The Highmountain tribe isn't exactly a single tribe. It's a conglomeration of all the Tauren and Drogbar who live and fight under its banner. It began 10,000 years ago during the War of the Ancients. Back then there was a Tauren named Highmountain, and he was a badass. When the Legion invaded the world, he united the Rivermane, Blood Totem, and Skyhorn tribes under his own banner of Highmountain. He joined the Night Elf forces and fought alongside Jared's Shadow Song and the Wild God Omen, the latter of which blessed his spear Talonclaw, a name you survival hunters might recognize as the artifact you wield. There are literally dozens of you. During his battles against the Legion, he rescued a moose named Echiro, who was friends with Malorn, the stag god. For his bravery, Cenarius blessed him with the horns of Echiro, so that him and his descendants would forever have his blessing and also moose antlers. If you ask me, I'm not sure this was a blessing, but just go with it, okay? Upon reaching success in the War of the Ancients, he returned to his homeland and it was named Highmountain in his honor. But Holm wasn't done there. You see, Highmountain was also the home of Deathwing, who had just gotten back from betraying all the other aspects at the Well of Eternity. Holm was having none of his garbage, and marched right into NELTHARION'S vault and stole the Hammer of Khaz'goroth from him, using the Titan artifact to banish him from his vault forevermore. In doing so, he freed Deathwing's Drogbar slaves and purified one of his eggs, which hatched into a whelp named Abyssian, who would watch over his tribe for all his life. The Drogbar then allied with the Tauren. The races were very different, but they were peaceful and traded with each other for the things they needed. They weren't about to invite each other over for dinner or anything, but they do a little business with them. This peace was held in Highmountain for thousands of years, and Thunder Totem was established as a capital of the Tauren and a mutual meeting place. But everything changed when the Legion attacked. Faced with this threat, High Chieftain Ulan called together the leaders of the tribes as well as Dargrul, the Underking of the Drogbar, in a meeting to decide what to do. They had held onto the Hammer of Khaz'goroth for all this time, keeping it protected but never using it. The time had come to decide if they should use it against the Legion, but Spirit Walker Ebonhorn showed them all a vision of an outsider who would use it against the Legion instead. The spirits had bound their fates to the outsiders, and they would need their help in order to survive. This enraged Dargrul, believing that the hammer belonged to Highmountain and Highmountain alone. He claimed the hammer for himself and murdered the High Chieftain in cold blood, starting a war against the Tauren and the Legion both. Ulan's daughter, Mela, took up his totem in an attempt to keep the unity of the Tauren, but each tribe leader left, believing there was nothing they could do to stop Dargrul. It is in this fractured state that we find the tribes of Highmountain when we arrive at the Broken Isles. The player character arrives in Highmountain at the behest of a warbrave who believed in the spirit's call for outsiders. We immediately get to work assisting and returning the Skyhorn and Rivermane tribes back under the Highmountain banner. The Blood Totem, however, ends up as a total loss. They chose to throw in their lot with the Legion, and your task is to hunt down their chieftain and end the threat that they cause. In the process, we rescue a Drogbar by the name of Navarog, who leads his own independent tribe of Drogbar. He pledges his loyalty to Highmountain in place of the Blood Totem, finally uniting the two races once more. With the unity of the tribes back in place, Spirit Walker Ebonhorn declares Mela the new High Chieftain of Highmountain, and in the process reveals himself to be Abyssian, the black dragon that Highmountain saved so long ago. With everything now settled but the Underking, we travel into NELTHARION'S vault to fight through his Drogbar forces, killing Dargrul and claving the hammer once more. It is brought back to Dalaran, as it is one of the pillars of creation and necessary to close the portal in the Tomb of Sargeras. Now that we've united the tribes and entered the major conflict in the region, that doesn't mean the Tauren of Highmountain are going to rest. They're a loyal sort, and will assist us in the battles to come against the Legion. It will take every ally we can muster to force them back this time, and we've got plenty more to explore. Happy hunting, folks. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and take care, everybody.